Hey Cancer, welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. My name is Sophie. Welcome in. For those of you who are brand new, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope you enjoy your message. If you do, please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave a comment down below. I would love to know how you're doing. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your love and support. I love you to the moon and back. You make what I do possible. So thank you so much, Cancer. Guys, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into your reading. Please remember that this is a general reading, so this may not resonate with your current situation. If it doesn't, please do not force the details of your current experience. Don't force that into today's message, okay? If it's not yours and none of it resonates, then this is just not your story, okay? For those of you where this does resonate, though, I hope that this gives you the clarity and guidance that you seek moving forward. We will be doing an extended reading after this reading, all right? We'll kind of uncover the person's feelings with whom you're connecting, any kind of X factors that come up, like tower moments or big decisions, or just kind of any other mysterious energies that we're not able to illuminate here in depth. We'll go and do that in depth in the extended reading, as well as a long-term outcome for you in the situation, with the person, without the person, whatever becomes relevant, right? We'll go over that in the extended. We'll figure out what we're going to clarify at the end of the video, all right, at the end of the reading, so stick around. I'll leave the link for the extended down in the description box below, as well as pinned to the top of the comments section down below, as well as a link to my personal booking site in case you would like a personal reading by me, okay? So Cancer, let's go into the reading. Guys, so just like last time, I pulled from the Oracle on my own, but you and I will be doing pulling from the Tarot together, okay? Celtic crossbred will clarify as necessary, just like always. But Cancer, like, when are you gonna tell them how you feel? I mean, you guys obviously have something special. What's going on? So, all right. I have the Lovers here that came out first. You could be connecting with a Gemini. The 15 reduces to a 6, which is the Lovers card in the Tarot. All right, so you could be connecting with a Gemini, but this is someone with the high honor and message. This is communication that has recently taken you guys to another level. This could have been like you guys could have finally made things physical for the first time. Either way, like if you and this person were platonic, you guys are beginning to explore the possibility of being more than friends, right? This is the depth now. You guys are really starting to dip your toes into the depth of what could be with this person. Now, after the Lovers card came False Person. And false person can be either way, right? This person could be lying to be manipulative, or they could be lying because they are afraid of sharing what they're thinking or what they're feeling. So clarifying the false person was mature woman, which could be an indication of your age. Not necessarily though. This could be just that you're an experienced individual, okay? So you could be in your 20s and just have had your fair share of relationships, you know what I mean? So you have a mature woman here. So I went ahead and clarified her and got mature man. So we've got her match. But to clarify him, I ended up getting main female. So I feel like this is a way of saying that no, this mature woman is who we're talking about. This mature woman is the one that's wearing the false mask. I'm not getting manipulation out of this, okay, Cancer? I feel like this is your energy. You're connecting with somebody who you recently have taken things to another level with. Doesn't matter who sent the message. It could have been you. It could have been the other person, whoever, right? Somebody here, though, has taken that first step into what could be, all right? And someone is definitely very excited about it and happy about it. But there's something here that makes them feel uneasy. For some of you, this is the fact that there is another person involved. Why do I say that? Because even though we're seeing here that you are feeling some type of way, Cancer, okay? For others, this is the male counterpart who is coming through as this feminine energy, right? Where they have this depth and they are thinking about coming towards you with those revelations. But the thing is that I asked, okay, so then what is Cancer supposed to do? What's Cancer supposed to do with these feelings, with this person, with these possible people? And I got marriage. And then I got clarifying that was main male. So now we're getting kind of like you guys, you and your person, Cancer, are mirroring one another, okay? Because whether you're a masculine or a feminine, those energies are kind of bleeding together in this reading. It's very fluid, the two energies. So it's like you guys are both getting the same. You guys are both getting the same advice. I'm getting, as a reader, I'm getting the same type of energies and flow here for both parties or all parties involved, okay? But the thing is again, going back, this is what you're supposed to do, right? is to be honest about your desire to have commitment, which is what the marriage card is. It is talking about contracts, but the contract can be verbal as well. So some type of decision to be committed to somebody. Then clarifying main male, we had, or not clarifying main male, I went ahead and clarified both in combination and got thief, thief with distant horizons, which to me is basically saying stop with the fantasy of believing that you're taking someone away from something or from someone. It's kind of like Cancer, like that's what I'm saying. There might be somebody else involved, and because of that you feel like you're taking this person away. Maybe they're not married already. Maybe it's just that they have their life and you're afraid that if you let them know that you are becoming serious, that's going to somehow deter them from their current path. And you don't want to feel like you are distracting them, or you don't want to feel like you're pulling them away from their kids. Maybe they're a single parent. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're afraid that you're going to do more damage by making your feelings known. You feel like you might appear to be a thief, but the recommendation here is that you not think like that. The recommendation here is that to consider the fact that maybe you thinking the worst in the situation is actually just a complete illusion and just a projection of your possible insecurity, right, that you're bringing from the past. You're projecting that onto this current situation, which is actually very beautiful. You guys are showing up as a real pair here, right? You're coming through as the mature woman, the mature man. This is somebody who knows how to keep a commitment, keep a promise, and you guys have recently elevated things to the lover's position. Your recommendation here is marriage, commitment, communicate, right? It feels like you guys have recently taken things to a new level, but it's still not as far as you would like it to be. And I feel like you and this person are both on the same page here. Oops, sorry. Lordy, my little antennas are coming out. But it's like you and this person want the same thing. But somebody here, it's like the ball is in somebody else's court. And so it's that person's, the onus is on that person. I feel like it might be you, Cancer, to now reciprocate. But it's like you almost want to hold back and make it seem like you're a little bit more aloof because you don't want to play a direct part in whether this person now changes their course. Like, you want them to keep doing what they're doing, and if something happens, you don't want it to be your fault, right? As if you're to blame. But that's not the case, Cancer. Okay, but I can never be mad. I can never be mad. You guys are blameless. Obviously that is not the case always, but you guys just have a special place in my heart, okay? This particular group, all right? Because you guys, the group that I tend to read for in the Cancer readings, you guys are just, your hearts are so big, okay? Does that mean that every Cancer in the world is like you guys? Obviously not, right? But who I tend to read for, you guys just always have this like self-deprecating idea of yourself where it's like you always take on a certain level of blame for things that are happening when you've done nothing but try to give to the situation. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. But anyway, moving on. You end up having clear endeavor and acceptance of love as well. So with clear endeavor, this is actually telling you to actively pursue what it is your heart is calling you to, right? This isn't about just having that clear vision. It's about taking those first steps now in pursuing that vision. All right, so in this case, it's that communication. The ball is in your court now to express, how you feel. You reciprocate those feelings. So now is your time to go and make sure that person knows that you reciprocate. With acceptance of love, that goes without saying, right? There might be a part of you that's still kind of closed off to love. You still might be feeling kind of to blame for some kind of, romantic tragedies that have happened in the recent past. But it's the message here is that those need to stay in the past. If there was compatibility that happened, or just no one is to blame in these situations. It's just things happen, things fall apart, things start, things have a middle, things have an end. It hurts, the endings hurt, but just because they hurt doesn't mean that there was supposed to be a terrible struggle to keep it all together. So when things come to an end, it's because they've run their course in whatever manner that might be, and now you start the next lesson with another person or by yourself, whatever it is. But there's a love here, a very beautiful union that is possible, but you just have to lock on and realize that you can only get back as much as you give. So if you don't reveal how you feel, This person will never know, and then they'll think that maybe they're in the wrong for expressing their feelings, and so then they'll stop. But then you'll think that they don't feel anything anymore, when in fact they do. It's just they're following your lead. Okay? A little bit of psychology there for you, Cancer. So we've got development with discipline. Okay? Discipline is, right, defining the limitations, exerting authority. It's about, you know, making a plan and sticking to it, which is very much echoing this clear endeavor. It's the same type of thing. It's about having a vision and going straight forward. Being clarified as well with dispersion, which is basically diffuse negativity. All right, there's a certain amount of, you know, there's space that you're still holding around some kind of events that have made you feel bad or have scarred you in the past, and in some ways it might be preventing you from accepting that you can love as deeply as you once did, and that just because you love deeply, you shouldn't be conditioned to associate deep love with deep pain, because that doesn't necessarily have to be the case, right? You can love somebody and it end in a lifetime of commitment, but you just don't know unless you take that risk. It's always a risk. You can't know for sure until you put yourself in there, right? We make the best, we do our best to make a decision that feels right, and I feel like for you, Cancer, that you and this person feel right. You and this person feel right? So, but it's just, it's like you guys, I feel so bad saying it, but you know, Cancer, like, you're so silly because you assume all the blame practically for why things happened, when it's like you are literally the only reason it lasted as long as it did. And for those of you who are cross-watching for Cancers and saying, well, then you don't know the person that I connect, then this is not the Cancer I'm talking about. Okay? Have to throw that out there. Then that's not who I'm talking about. Okay? The Cancers that I'm connecting with are, you know, I can feel it. Your intentions are good, they're pure, right? You just want love, and you feel like you are to blame sometimes for things going wrong, but you guys are what held things the course for so long. So let's see, what's going on, please? Full Celtic cross spread for Cancer, please. Listen, y'all give me the number for this person, I'll go ahead and call them up as you. Like, come on now, guys. Because you know this person feels the same. Again, the ball is in your court. Like, they let you know that they like you. So there's no rejection here. There's literally no rejection. Literally no rejection. They've already kind of put their feelings out on the line. If you like them, right? If you love them, if you want something long-term with them, you should let them know. Right? If you're still healing, take the time to heal. Absolutely. But let them know that. Let them know that you appreciate them and you feel a certain type of way about them, but that in terms of a long-term commitment, you still need time, right? You still need time to figure out how that's going to work. You want to take care of yourself for right now. You know, they'll understand, you know, but you don't want to leave them without an answer, because that does a little bit more damage. Because then when they pull back, you'll start to create this weird, you know, this weird emotional, you know, back and forth of, well, do they even like me anymore? Oh, they don't like me. And no, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself, Cancer. Let's see. Do it. Okay, that's what I'm saying, Cancer. Overarching energy is the 8 of Swords. You guys are totally in your head. You're feeling like this is self-sabotage, right? The seven of Swords is self-sabotage. You can escape these thoughts, but you are allowing them to get the better of you. Okay? You're letting them get the better. You're letting them get the better of you. This is your current energy. Again, what did I say? Could be connecting with a Gemini, but this is a soulmate connection, right? This is somebody who you have a very strong connection with. In terms of love, this is somebody who you choose over and over again. This is the person that if you could be with, you would be with all the time. You see that? And your obstacle here is expressing your emotions. You're afraid maybe that your emotions are going to be too small, right? You're afraid that maybe, you know, this person wants more than you're ready for, but that's okay, right? That's okay. You don't have to be ready for that much. You don't have to be ready for that much. You just have to, if you reciprocate to an extent, just let them know. But this is an expression of emotion. Oh my God. See, and you're thinking about how this will affect everything, right? Because you want partnership with this person, but it's like, maybe you're afraid, Cancer, that you and this person share such a good thing the way it is. You might be afraid of ruining it. Oh, you see, but then in the past, you have a lot of major arcana. You're weighing out the pros and cons. You have coming in, you have the Star, okay? So healing is coming for you. You've got the Sun in your environment. You're afraid still of expressing your emotions. Absolutely. In the end, it looks like you're going to make a decision, but be careful, Cancer, because if expressing your emotions is how you want things to end, right? At the end of this cycle, if you're not, you know, you're not exactly sure. Oh my God. Let me just pull these out so I can get it out. So I can just, oh my God. Okay, stop. All right. Cancer, I want to shake you. Okay, so a lot of healing, okay? Healing is coming in for you in the recent past, you and this person. I feel you may work together. Doesn't have to be. That's for some of you. But this person has made you really, you know, you guys are in close proximity. Now, as time goes by, you're speaking more and more regularly. Okay, so again, maybe you guys were friends, and now the frequency, you know, with which you guys are communicating is increasing because now you have separated from a situation where that was preventing you from forging close relationships, right? So now you and this person are communicating more, and there's a certain level of confidence in the creation of something more that has resulted. This noted, like, you guys have noticed now that there's an actual chemistry beyond friendship, and it took you by surprise. Okay, on your mind you've got judgment. So this is a big decision. This is right before the world. Okay, this is before the closure of a big of a significant chapter that you guys share. So I want to say, metaphorically, we're looking at a chapter of friendship being closed off, and part of you might be nervous about what that will look like, because maybe you don't want to know, if this doesn't work out, how you can live your life without this person. Like, that's how valuable they are to you. The thing is, this is a soulmate, okay? In your heart, you want to participate in a union. You want to participate, bring something to the table, build something with this person. You want in on their life. You want to be around. You want to create with them, right? You want to help. For some, you are connecting with a single parent, someone like that, or someone who just has a lot on their plate, and you want to help them. You want to be a part of their life. But it feels like you almost feel, Cancer, like you're not worthy. And where this isn't you, this could be the person you're connecting with, okay? But coming in, you've got the Star. So this is Aquarius energy as well. You could be connecting with an Aquarius, Gemini, very strong Gemini with a Magician, Gemini, Virgo, Aries, okay? But you've got the Star coming in, okay, which is something that's faded. It's healing, okay? But this, to me, is a symbol of directionality, okay? So this is the fact that what this person that you have set your sights on, this is somebody who you are supposed to be getting closer to. This is, like, for me, the Star is like, this is correct. Where the path that you are taking is the correct path. It is the correct path. This is somebody who you should be getting closer to, and you are literally making a beeline straight for them. But you're seeing yourself here as this Two of Pentacles, right? Like, weighing out the pros and cons, weighing your options, not sure really, you know, you've got one foot in the friendship and then one foot in the romance, and you're like, like, this is going in a different direction than I thought it would, and I don't know what to do now. Do I let them know that I love them or that I really care about them? Like, do I because the thing is, in the environment, you've got the Sun, which could be Leo as well. That you could be connecting with a Leo, but this is a new beginning. In your clarifiers, you have the Ten of Cups with the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. So there's some confusion surrounding what choice you need to make, right? There's a smoke screen. You're confused. You're lacking. You feel like you're lacking direction, when in fact your intuition is guiding you correctly. Okay. So with the Queen of Cups, which is you, could be someone that you're connecting with. This is an energy of unconditional love, being open emotionally. King of Pentacles is the fact that basically everything financially and otherwise, like in terms of stability and abundance, all of that is taken care of. If it's not taken care of, then in union it will be. In union it will be. Okay, so in terms of financial stability and all material things, that is perfectly in place. And with the Queen of Cups is telling me that there's enough emotion between the two of you to really create this 10 of Cups fulfillment, right? Your fear is the Knight of Cups. Your fear is actually offering them the message. Okay, because the Page just has the message in their heart, but they're not actively moving, right? Moving with the message, right? They have a small offer, but it's not big enough for them to feel compelled to deliver the message. They have a message to deliver, but they haven't gotten there. They haven't gotten there yet. They haven't delivered it. The Knight delivers, right? They are transporting the message. You are afraid of actually bringing that message to the person, right? Which is why ultimately, if you're not careful, right, you could end up in the shadow side of the King of Swords, which is detachment, miscommunication, misleading the person into believing that you don't feel the way you actually do. All right, so you could be connecting with an air sign as well, Cancer, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, although I feel like that could be also what is in your chart. But again, very strong Gemini here present, as well as Aquarius. Okay, so but if you're not careful, you could definitely fall into that detachment that the King of Swords can be prone to. But if you decide to move forward with your emotions, right, the King of Swords is also an excellent communicator and says what's on his mind and is very clear and honest about the way he feels. Okay, so we're going to clarify this star with coming into your near future, and then we'll clarify the King of Swords as the outcome. Let me see. The Magician again coming in for the star. So this is about manifesting. This is about something this has fallen into your lap because this is yours and it's time. Okay, not time to create the whole shebang, but it's the time now to begin the journey. All right, so this is literally a gift. This is literally a gift from the divine. Okay, what is this star, please? King of Swords. Y'all are dealing either with a Gemini or Aquarius, Aries, Virgo. But you could have that very heavily in your chart as well. This could be for if you are really, you have very strong Aquarius, Gemini placements. Possible Libra as well, you know. But this person feels like they're coming after you. This feels like they're coming after you. This person's really trying to make it happen. Like, if you don't say something to them, I feel like they're going to be like, Cancer, hello, can we talk? Right? This person's really eager to get an answer out of you, I feel. Let's see, one more card. Yeah, Queen of Cups, here you are. Here you are, you're coming in again. Yeah. This person has a lot of love for you, okay? So if this is an air sign that you're connecting with, this person has a lot of love for you and really does want to pursue something more serious with you. So if you are afraid that they don't reciprocate, they do. They do. Right? If you're afraid that maybe they're saying things just to be nice, no. Okay, he is about to come through and make you his, okay? So, let me see. King of Swords, please. 7 of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. So you've got the 7 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. All right. Clarifying the King of Swords. This is detachment. This is detachment. This is allowing your inner conflict to get the better of you. That is what can happen here if you are holding back emotions. Okay, if this person comes through and you allow your fears to take hold and you don't reciprocate, then essentially you will be left isolated. Okay, not because the person doesn't reciprocate, doesn't feel for you, but it's because you're giving them the impression as well that you don't feel the same. And you have every right You have every right to do that. However, I just want to point out that you are in this self-sabotage energy. So you are under the impression either you don't deserve love or that you're just going to sabotage the relationship once it begins. That's what I'm trying to help you see proactively, Cancer, because you can reject whoever you want. The issue here is that you do feel a very strong connection with somebody who you can see yourself with, and you're denying yourself the opportunity because you think at some point later you're going to be the one who ruins it, because that's what you've been conditioned to feel. And that's not true. Every new experience has an opportunity to have a different outcome. Just because things in the past ended a certain way and people blamed you for the way it ended doesn't mean that that is the way every situation from here on out is going to be like. And this person, you see it, actually really cares about you. They've laid their feelings on the line. It's about time now to have courage to speak your heart to them, if that's what you want and if it's what you're ready for. I feel like for this particular group of Cancers though, you are ready for it. Okay? I think what's going on in your psyche is you have a lot of, you're still blaming yourself for things. But the only way you can get yourself out of this conditioning is to expose yourself to other experiences where the outcomes are different. That's the only thing. It's hard to condition yourself out of negative thinking if you don't build that confidence by engaging in other activities where you see the outcome is not always what you thought it was going to be. You get what I'm saying? So at your pace, but I'm just letting you know that this is what I'm seeing here. You are setting yourself up to be feeling lonelier than you need to be, because this is as easy, this proposal of emotion is as easy as any other romantic situation is going to get. You are not being rejected here. In fact, the person is already letting you know that they care about you and they love you, right? They're already letting you know. All you have to do is say, I do too, right? Oh my Lord. Cancer. Okay, look, we're gonna go to the other side. All right, my loves, we're going to go to the extended, and we are going to look into how this person feels towards you, what they want in the future with you, okay? What the advice will be moving forward, the advice for you in terms of how to handle this situation, okay? Either towards them or mentally. We'll see what the energy reveals, as well as the long-term outcome. All right? And in your environment with this sun, we'll see what this sun is too. We'll see. We'll do a little bit more investigation on this sun, this 10 of cups, right? So that's what we'll look into as well. All right. So we'll go into all that in the extended. I hope to see you there. If you decide that this is where we part ways, then that is perfectly fine. I am so happy that you were here. You allowed me to connect with you. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for allowing me to do that. And until next time, Cancer, just know that I love you so very much. I'll see you next time. Mwah.